We'll be showing you different ways that you can improve your words per minute and become a faster typer no matter what level you are. Whether you are a complete beginner who has never touched a keyboard, someone who types at an average speed of 40 words per minute, or someone who is currently working on getting faster at around 60 to 80 words per minute. Whoever you are, you will probably find something useful in this video that can help you out. So, I'm not going to waste any more of your time, and I'm going to get right into it. Typingclub.com. As you can see, this is the interface of the website. It is a website in which you can, as you can see, when I click Get Started, there are lots of different exercises related to typing. If you are someone who's never touched a keyboard or is just wanting to get faster at the very beginning, then typingclub.com is an excellent website. The home row method is an excellent technique that is used by typists to get faster. So, although a lot of you might be confused right now, let me go through it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you the home row method. So, the home row method looks like this. As you can see, here are images of the QWERTY layout. The QWERTY layout is the normal layout that you see on a normal keyboard. As you can see in this image, there are different fingers of the human on different letters. If you have a keyboard in front of you, there will most likely be a slight bump on the F and J key, and that is where your two index fingers will be. I'm not going to go too in depth because typingclub.com actually teaches you the entire method. But basically, the idea is that you have different fingers assigned to different letters on the keyboard. Most of you who don't focus on typing probably just poke with your fingers or just use a couple in your own method. However, this is not the most efficient way to get faster. So that is why the home row method is a great place to start. So now, let's say you've worked on a couple of works on typingclub.com. So let's say you've gone through some. So I'm just going to show you some of the different activities that they have. It shows you the different fingers that you need to use. So as you can see, I did very bad there. Well, kind of on purpose, because I didn't really want to do it. But as you can see, there are different activities just like this that you can use. And from there on, let's say you've worked on all of this, and you've improved your speed. By using this method, you can probably get to a consistent 60 words per minute, or even up to 80 words per minute. Now, let's say you want to consistently get 80. From there, what you want to do is to build up muscle memory. You should continue working on websites like this, and also websites like 10 Fast Fingers. 10 Fast Fingers is an excellent website to train your fingers for common words. It's a typing test website that has pretty common letters and words in one 1-minute test. It is not too difficult because there's not too many punctuation, which makes it quite fun to practice on and also encourages you. So if you want to build muscle memory with your fingers and not really think about typing but rather do it, it's an excellent way to not only test your speed but also build that muscle memory. So now you're at 80 words per minute. You want to get faster. How do we get faster? From there, it's a lot of practice. Practice, practice, practice. Remember, practice is not linear, and from here on, it's going to be a lot harder to get faster because you've already reached a pretty fast speed. From here, you're going to use a lot of other websites to train your speed and build your fingers. So, websites that you can use are monkeytype.com. I know I'm just showing you a lot of different websites and resources, but monkeytype.com is an excellent way to just simply have fun typing. Right now, I'm going to show you a couple of websites similar to monkeytype.com that allow you to simply practice typing. I'll leave the link to everything and all the links down below in the description if you want to check these websites out. These are just websites that allow you to simply type. So I mentioned that I'll show you some others. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you another one. Nitrotype.com is an excellent way to also type, and it's also quite competitive and it's quite fun as well. I'm not going to stick and explain each one and all its features, so I'm going to move on. Typeracer.com. As I said, I'm probably going to make some other videos that are going to go in depth on each one of these websites. But it's also an excellent website that focuses a lot on your accuracy. Because what I've noticed personally, but when I used to type a lot, trying to build up my speed, accuracy was something holding me back. Even right now, I can type upwards of 130 words per minute. However, when I have bad accuracy, it drops me to 110, 120, and lowers my speed. So TypeRacer, although annoying, and it's something that I don't really use because it does annoy me, it is something that is an excellent resource for all of you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of tricks. So let's say you're typing on typeracer.com. So we're going to type something, and I'm not going to try typing fast. I'm going to try making a mistake. So let's say I'm just going to type. So let's see. See, let's say I've made a mistake. As you can see, I had to backspace a lot. So we're going to continue. So I know I'm not typing fast because I had to explain it. But let's say I'm going to continue typing. And as you can see, accuracy is a huge problem. I'm having to backspace a lot. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to continue typing. And let's say I'm going to make some random mistakes. So in this case, instead of clicking backspace multiple times, you can do something called command backspace or option backspace or control backspace. It is a way that lets you delete an entire word. So to make this more clear, what I'm going to do is this. So for all of you Mac users, what you're going to do is, let's say you type a word wrong. So let's use the word mountain or something. So let's say we type mountain. Although it's not a big mistake, it's just an R. If you want to delete the whole word, instead of doing a backspace continuously, which wastes a lot of time, let's just make the mistake worse. So if you want to delete that, what you can do is, for Mac users, simply go to your keyboard and click the option button and the backspace. This way, you can delete letters really quickly. So let's say for Windows users. So I'm just going to pull up a keyboard image real quick. So this is going to help me explain it. So I'm going to pull up an image of QWERTY. So when you click Control Backspace on anything, so you're going to click Control Backspace, and that's going to delete an entire word for you. This way you can get rid of mistakes that you've made. So these are just shortcuts that you probably want to know to gain speed faster. And although these are small tricks, what I want to say is that majority of the time after 80 words per minute, you're going to spend it on practicing. As I said before, although disappointing, it is true. Practice is the most important thing. Practice, 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 and trust me, over time, whether even that's 6 months, you shouldn't give up. Practice every single day, and you will improve. So those are just some of the basics to typing faster. And now I'm just going to type a bit, and you can watch me because I like to show off. And I hope. And over time, you will probably be able to type just as fast as me, or even faster. Because as I said, I'm not the fastest person. "124 words per minute, not bad." So those are just some tips on typing and how to get faster. As I said before, just for your convenience, I'm going to leave the different websites I mentioned: typingclub.com, 10 Fast Fingers, MonkeyType, NitroType, play.typeracer.com, and all the others that I mentioned down below in the description so you can check them out and also learn from them. I will also be making videos on probably each one of these and also more about these websites in the future. So make sure to keep on typing faster because typing is an essential skill and you should probably learn to do it more and more. And that is this video on how to type faster. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see